Mike Leonard Insurance Agency has served the communities in the North Texas Metroplex area for over 40 years. We're an independent agency, which gives us the opportunity to shop among a number of larger, nationally known companies without sacrificing coverage. If you haven't shopped for better car or home insurance lately, give us a call or check out our website. You will be shocked at how much more your current company may be overcharging you. Mike Leonard Insurance. We're local, independent, and we're here for you.
High School head coach Homer Matlock. Coach, if you introduce your 4 student athletes.
Yes, sir. Right here we have Colton Walters. He's number 11. He's a senior. 15, Hadley White. He's also a senior. On the end, 31, Parker Matlock. He's a junior. And then number 4 in the back, Cedric Ware. He's a senior, unfortunately.
Coach, if you'll start things off, just your thoughts about the win today.
Oh, man, we're pretty excited, you know. It's tough to get back. You got to have a little bit of luck, and some things go your way, and this year's no different for us. And we knew we were blessed to be here. We just wanted to soak it up and enjoy every moment, and I think we've been doing that. And I thought the kids come out and played a really good game, and we're sure proud of them.
Questions from the floor?
You know, Coach, last year you guys had to withstand the replay at the end of the game, and in the nerves of that, one of the last thing Coach Crawford said was you and him had talked, and it was, if I have to lose, I want to lose to a program that does it the right way. Can you talk about the difference in feeling of having complete control this year versus last year, and then, you know, like Coach Crawford said, just if I've got to lose, I want it to be at a program like that.
Did it look like complete control? Because it didn't feel like that. I was nervous all the way through the end until that last kick goes through. You know, he's right. He and I have talked, and you know, we want to do things right. Our team wants to do things right. I was talking to the boys today, and we use words like integrity and character and things like that. We want to help people up. It's just who we want to be, and I believe he runs the same kind of program. And so if you can't, if you're not going to win it, you sure want a team like that to win it. And you know, I have a lot of respect for them and how they run their program, and you know, we're trying to do some things similar.
How about your defensive effort I mean, you guys were in their backfield disrupting everything today. You were quicker, and that just made a difference. They never really could get going.
You know, I have some really good coaches on staff, really good. Lucas Bontrager, he heads up our defense, and you know, Shea Avance, he come in this year, and he's helped him with the defense, and you know, our defense didn't get the credit it should have got through the year, but man, if you look at our schedule, we played number 1s, number 2s, number 3s all year long. And so when our defense is still considered pretty good and you played those kind of teams, it kind of goes hidden a little bit. And I think tonight or this afternoon we kind of put that on display. I was really proud of our defense.
You had said at the first of the week that you were going to do a lot of onside kicks the entire game. How do you feel like you guys came out with that?
Oh, I think it worked. You know, I said last year that we don't kick deep very well. We've worked on that, and I think we got better at it. But our number 9, Aiden Sullivan, he was close all night long to getting them. I mean, every kick, I just felt like we were just inches away from having, and so we stayed with it. You know, we did end up getting the one, and is a big part in the game. Yeah, so I feel like the kicking game, both sides, extra points and onside were very effective today.
He did have 7 touchdowns like last year, but he did have 5. How do you feel about him getting defensive and offensive MVP this year, Cedric Ware?
I think it's well deserved. You know, he'll be the first to tell you it's a team effort. We talk blocking all week, all year. Parker, my son, he's our quarterback. He doesn't get a lot of credit, and that's fine. Because we're a blocking team. You know, I want him pitching the ball and going hitting somebody instead of trying to throw for a bunch of yards or things like that. And when the whole team buys into that, then people can be successful. And I think Ced's benefited from that. And then on defense, he played really well today.
Said, you know, their Abbott's running back ran for 300 yards last week. Y'all held it into negative yardage today. What was it about the defensive effort that was able to keep him contained?
All right, and just keeping them in so we could fill, and we did a great job filling and hitting them.
To the players, I mean, Westbrook, y'all haven't won a state championship up until last year. Now y'all won 2 in a row. How special is it what this group has accomplished?
Oh, this is amazing, especially with this group. I wouldn't want to do it with anyone else. We bought into the weight program, just been grinding, and we got it done.
Talk about it on offense. It seemed like Cedric, they were keen on him at the beginning, and then you found some other players, and that opened it up for him in the second half.
Yes, sir. I think any team that we play has keyed on Cedric all year, and he's still put up the numbers he's put up. But, yeah, we thought coming into the game that they would be slanting to his side, really blitzing onto him. And early they were having success with it. And then you saw us slip him out, Grayson on some passes and Ced on some passes, and just kind of expand that defense a little bit, had to soften them up a little bit so they just couldn't come blitz the whole time. And once we started doing that, I think you saw some success start happening in the running game, and that's where we want to live anyways, the running game.
Hadley, you're a part of the senior class. What does it have to back-to-back state championships?
It's awesome. Like he said, wouldn't want to do it with any other group of guys. We have an amazing atmosphere day in and day out, even at practices. And games especially, we can be losing and still feel like we're winning because our team is so amazing at keeping the energy up.
How hard was it to take everybody's best shot for 15, 16 weeks and then still come out and be able to put out that effort today?
It's super hard. We kind of knew everybody would be gunning at us, and you saw it with Garden City when we weren't really all in. But once that loss hit, we kind of shifted momentum. Kind of didn't want that to happen.
Parker, you miss these guys?
Yes, man, very much.
Can you talk a little bit more about the footprint that they've left for you to continue on next year?
Yes, ma'am. These are some of the best leaders we've had, and they just lead in such a good way with a positive attitude and just show us how to really be a leader.
Cedric, how does it feel having all of those guys in front of you, especially your quarterback with the really good lead blocks throughout the game pretty much, and I'm assuming throughout the season too? How does it feel having it?
I wouldn't want it any other way. They make it easy. You just read them. They're great blockers. It feels amazing.
Question?
Was there anything specific you saw or did? You had tackles for loss on a quarter of their plays today.
Our defensive coaches and we all get together and come up with a defensive scheme. And when you come into a game like this, you got to decide what's your identity, honestly. How are we going to play it? And I have a saying that I always tell the kids: if you make a mistake, make it hustling. If we're gonna make a mistake, we got to be going hard. And we just decided that we're aggressive, and that's who we're gonna be. We're gonna set the edges hard, and then we're gonna feel hard. And our guys did a really good job of that today. We preach all the time, do your job. And at halftime I talked to them a little bit. We had some busted plays that they got us on, and we felt like maybe one guy was trying to help somebody else do their job and not do their own job. And for the most part of the game, I think our kids did their job.
Any festivities now? What are you gonna do now?
We're gonna hang out and enjoy it. We started right. This football season started a year ago. Kids that didn't play basketball, they hit the weights. They wanted to get back. It was important to them. And the cool thing about that is I'd meet them up there in the mornings and we'd lift, but they're starting to bring younger kids because they want to see the growth that these guys have had and the success that they've had, and it just kind of starts snowballing. And so, when you're fortunate enough to play over Thanksgiving, you don't get a break. These kids haven't had a break since we started summer workouts, so we're going to go enjoy some time together and just be kids.
All right, thank you.
Thank y'all.